So we're going to be starting off with Allegretto by hook. So this is A1. Along the same lines. There's lots of tonguing in it, and it's interspersed with little slurs, little slurred notes as well. So it's quite lively. It's Allegretto. It's quite cheerful. Fairly well known. It's from 6 sonatas for piano or harpsichord with accompaniment for flute or violin, and by James Hook. Yeah. So that's number 1. Number 2 is Allegro by Bayreuth. Also a lively one. It's written around the same time, so they're quite similar, but this one's a little bit faster. It's got dotted rhythms in it. It's got a trill there, but it isn't a particularly difficult trill. It's a trill using the second finger as a trill fingering for F sharp. It's all about tonguing again and quite lively. Fantasia Valse by Rousse. It goes on like that in the first half. It goes all the way up to a top G though in bar 3 of the 4th line down. That's bar 25, 26, 27. So it goes G. It's like any other G, you just take your thumb off. And then it's got a section in compound time, which is 6/8. Yeah, it's quite an interesting piece, I guess. It's all about tone, nice smooth phrases. It'd be nice if you put a little vibrato on it perhaps. You just have to shape the phrases nicely. And it's supposed to be humorous. So you could do something with that. Maybe think of something humorous when you're playing it. Okay, Holiday Time. From Travels with My Flute by Cliffe. The idea. It's really fun. It's a really nice one. Yeah, I picked this one. This is great. So that's C1. Yeah, C1. Holiday Time. And then there's this one. Midwinter. Slurring and joining the notes together smoothly. It's quite lyrical. It has some tempo changes in it, and it's all about tenuto. So that little line that you can see on the beginnings of the phrases, you lean into that and bring that note out a little bit. That's quite nice. Ragged Robin. Watering one of my keys, which is sticking. You can probably hear it. this one. So this is all about rhythm, making it sound bouncy, fun, cheerful. There's a change of tempo right at the end. You've got lots of little accents and things like that to put in. It's a good little piece. Seahorses. So it starts off in the major and then it goes into a minor. So it's got lots of different colours in it, and it's got a section at the end which is really slow. And you can imagine, yes, you can definitely imagine seahorses in the water as you're playing it to make it sound all watery. It's a really good piece as well. And then the last one, well, we've got Cantabile as well. I'll go on to that one in a minute. So we'll do the Siciliana by Blavet. This is B1. Piece of music. It's quite well known in the flute world. The other pieces are not quite so well known actually, and then a lot of the new pieces in the syllabus here. But this one's very well known. It's from a well-known sonata, and it's got a good piano part. It's got dotted notes in it. Obviously, it's in compound time. It's got a lovely tune. Right, so that leaves Cantabile by Drouet. Basically, this is all about breathing and good tone. It's good if you can put a little bit of vibrato in as well. There are ties in it, there's a turn in it, there are dynamics. You need to make sure that you go quiet towards the end of the phrases. There are long lines to it, and it is a beautiful piece. So you need to think about the breathing. Now if you need to take a breath before the A in the first phrase, you could take one just after the minim G, even though you break the slur. You could kind of think of it as a little comma. If you want to. It's a shame to break it up, but if you have to do that, then, especially at first, when you're learning the piece, then that's okay. When you come to the turn in the third line down, that's bar 17. You kind of leave it till the last minute, and you play an F sharp in that turn. Yes, I think the challenge is really control over diminuendos. When you diminuendo, sure that the pitch doesn't drop, because on the flute there is a problem with intonation, big subject intonation on the flute, because the flute is actually very out of tune. So we can talk about that another time. Well, see which one you prefer.